Welcome back to another episode. So 2 weeks ago, I made a video talking about in my opinion, the epic failure that was my first weightlifting competition, where I was to snatch and clean and jerk for the most weight possible. The snatches went well. I went 3 for 3. The clean and jerks, not so much. I went 1 for 3. I can't remember what the exact weight was, but it was 299 pounds, which is, I think, like 136. And then I went up to 142 and missed that, and then went up to 147 or 146 and missed that one as well. The second lift was an elbow lockout issue, and the third one was just like a clean miss of the jerk. Went overhead and didn't feel great and dropped it. Cleaned everything, but didn't jerk each lift. And so in my books, that's a failure. I came in there wanting to execute on the day, accumulating a 260 kilogram total, and we, I think, finished with 154, 155. So definitely missed the mark. A failure in my books, and it was one of the best things I needed to start off the year because I'm super fired up for training. And ultimately, the big picture for this video is I love weight training, I love the gym, and I love self-improvement because it gives you the opportunity every day to prove yourself right. Moments after the meet, or days after the meet, or hours after the meet, super pissed off, really unhappy with myself, not really wanting to train, not as motivated, just a complete, just like emotional roller coaster of just being really, really upset. You put in this time, you put in this effort, and looking back, I realized I did not prepare how I needed to. I let external forces take away from my performance. And that's all my fault. I'm not blaming anyone. It is 100% me. I'm owning that, I've accepted that, and that fires me up. I'm pissed off, I'm ready to train. And so today, I come in, it's Friday, I took off work, I let my body recover or rest, I knock out chores, mind and body are feeling good, right? I took the precautions to execute today to prove myself right. I committed to being as fresh as possible to come into the gym and hit some big numbers. So today, built up to a heavy double in the snatch, hit 235 pounds, twice within like a 30-second span. Never done before, felt freaking fantastic. So we built up to a heavy single after that and hit and nailed a 255. Now that'll probably be posted on my Instagram or TikTok. I may make a video on YouTube, but most likely not. And then we get to the clean and jerk. I ate, I felt pretty good. I actually did a Metcon after the snatches, and then we moved on to the clean and jerk. Body was still feeling really, really good, really well oiled. I fueled how I should have, I hydrated, I was feeling great. And as we were working up to these weights, I was only gonna work up to about 300 pounds, 295 pounds. And I nailed that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna prove myself right. It wasn't the intention going into the day to hit a higher percent than around that 85, close to 90% clean and jerk. But the 295 felt really, really good, and my all-time best clean and jerk is 325. I've cleaned 335, but I missed the jerk in training. Excuse me. So here's the moment. The first attempt at 315, 1 pound over the attempt that I missed at the competition. I nailed the clean, went up for the jerk, and the elbows both bounced, and that is not a clean rep. That would not count in weightlifting. That would have been another no rep or an unsuccessful lift or no lift in the competition. And I was pretty upset. I was very much in my head. I was thinking about how heavy the weight was. I was thinking about my failure 2 weeks ago. And I was really down on myself. And in that moment, I had a decision. I had a moment to myself where I just walked around the gym and I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? You have another opportunity to prove yourself right. That you can hit this weight, you can lift it successfully, so why not take the chance? So I looked at the clock, I waited 2 minutes, I let my body come down, chalked up, and we successfully clean and jerked 315, and it looked solid. And that is why, again, I love weightlifting. I love to prove myself right. I love to push myself to the absolute limit and see what I'm truly capable of. Because 315 was a 1 rep max clean. It wasn't as pretty, and now it is much better looking. It's not perfect, but it is way more technical, way more consistent, to the point where it allows me to even have the confidence to go up overhead with a jerk. And I'm really excited to see where that moves forward, and I'm glad that I stuck with it, and I'm glad that I took the chance today to prove myself right. As we all have those days where everything's not going well, but on days where things are firing and clicking, you have to take advantage of those. And again, prove yourself right. Work really hard. and execute. There's no better feeling. The satisfaction that I had on hitting that 315 clean and jerk, I typically don't yell. I'm typically pretty low key to myself, but there was just a fire, there was an energy, there was a passion inside of me, and I let out a nice yell when the weight was overhead, and I knew I successfully, cleanly lifted it, full lockout, no issues there, and I was pretty happy. So, as always, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it gives you guys some inspiration or fires you up for your next training session to go prove yourself right. Prove to yourself that you can work really hard. Prove to yourself that you can hit a certain benchmark or number. It doesn't have to be in the gym, it can be in work, it can be in your family, but again, find opportunities, set yourself up for success, and execute to the best of your abilities, and prove yourself right. Again, thank you for watching this video. As always, peace and much love.